Welcome to this episode of Texas Healthcare Talks, where we talk all things Texas healthcare over the past 25 years. With me, I have the one, the only, the amazing Steve Rios. And to my left, I have the whole reason we're here today, the name on today's podcast, the amazing Philip Ashmore. So thank you for joining us. Today, we are going to be shooting the Philip Ashmore episode of this podcast, and the reason being, it's his birthday month. So we wanted to give a little shout out to the man, the myth, the legend, who's been here for almost as long as I have. 26 years this year. So we're gonna do some fun things, but we're gonna start out by explaining who the hell Phil is to us.
This should be a very short episode because this guy's not a lot to talk about.
Not
this guy.
very much to say.
Not a lot of depth over there.
But you two are actually related.
Yes.
You want to say how?
He married my sister.
Oh gosh.
And he's been in my life personally for more than half of my life since I was 13 years old. No, 12 maybe. Yeah. And Philip's been my brother since I was probably 12 years old.
So
a lot of stories.
That's a lot of time. So you're going to win the game where it's who knows him best?
Well, I would say yes, but if I'm betting, I would bet the over that this one knows more.
So I'll say this as far as how long I've known Steve. When I first met Steve, I was taller than him. That's how long I've known him. So.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
well,
that's good.
Like Steve, I have known Phil for more than half my life. I've known him longer than I've known my husband. I met him when I was 21. So it's been a long time. I'm going to be 48 this year, so it's a lot of math.
Over half your life?
Over half my life, yep. Jokingly, Phil is my work husband. It's the running joke.
Yep.
I think one of the funniest things that ever happened was one time my oldest child, she got mad at her father, like really mad. And so she says to me, "Why didn't you just marry Phil?" I was like, whoa. First of all, you wouldn't be here, genius. But it was one of those. She thought she's really taking a dig at her dad.
That is great. I'm sorry, Travis.
Yeah. Right. It was a good dig. Teenagers are the worst.
Can't wait.
Yeah, your time's
It's coming your way, sir. It's coming your way.
All right, Phil, let's launch straight into this game. You've got 5
we ready?
questions.
Okay.
Yep, and 5 questions. Steve and I are going to see who knows you best.
All right, here we go, guys.
Here we go.
I want to see.
To Philip made these questions.
Yes, Philip made these questions. We're probably both going to look like idiots.
Oh,
I did make these questions, and I did make them challenging.
Oh, Lord.
But really, the goal is at the end of these 5 questions, I want to know. Like, I actually want to know who knows me best. So this should play pretty well.
Unfollow.
Hey, the first one is actually really easy. So,
famous last words.
We'll see.
Uh-huh.
What activity do I have reserved for my 50s?
I got it.
Okay.
It's new. It's golf.
Okay.
He hates golf.
I have recently picked up golf.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to say bird watching because I got you a shirt that says I
Oh,
like
my
to watch
God.
birds.
If it's bird watching, I'm going to lose it.
He's all he talks about now.
Here we go. What I have reserved for my 50s, and I am pumped about it.
Oh, yes.
And it may sound stupid to some.
Oh, God, it's
but
bird watching.
I can't wait.
He talks about it
I can't
at least
wait
once a week in meetings.
To become an avid bird watcher.
Yeah.
Oh, my
We
God.
actually were playing. What's the app where you
I don't even know him.
Yeah. Believe
so
me, I
good.
had the same thought, but I bought him at, what does it say? Easily distracted by birds?
Yes.
Yes.
This is the
Christmas
well.
present.
I say that's the first I've known this, but Philip will call me and be like, "Dude, the Eagle's back on 30. The Eagle is on 30 in Rockwall. I swear." So that makes sense now that I say that.
I'm pumped. I'm going all in. I'm going all in on bird watching in my 50s. All in. So I may start a site, a social media platform. I'm not sure. It's happening. All right, y'all ready for question number 2?
Yeah, bring it on.
What a dork.
All right, question number 2. Now, you have to think of my Houston years, okay?
Pre-Missy.
What was the name of my childhood pet?
I think I know this.
Steve, give it a run.
Was it Bagwell or Biggio? I'm trying to think of old Houston Astros.
What, did he have a pet pig?
Oh, no. Was it Euler?
Oh, my word. Okay. Once upon a time, me and Heather had a conversation about dog names because Heather had a dog named Missy, and I was like, that's offensive. And you said, well, I had a dog named Mitzi, right? Am I remembering that right?
So my childhood dog's name was Mitzi.
Son of a...
See, I remember that because it's my name.
So, also, Missy might have heard this at some point because we actually hired somebody named Mitzi one time, and I think I even looked at him and said, "Oh, that was my favorite dog's name."
Oh, wow.
It's Mitzi, yeah.
I don't remember
Probably not
that,
my
but-
best phrase to say, but
Hey,
it did
listen,
happen.
if I had a dime for every time someone's like, "Oh, I had a dog named Missy," I'm like, please just don't. I don't want to hear that.
Well, looks like I'm on the ropes now, boys.
Yeah.
Game on. Here
Come
we
on,
go.
Steve. You got to get one. You
Come
got to
on,
get one.
softball. We need a softball. Come on.
All right, here we go. So, when Leah and I first started dating
Okay, come on, Steve.
at 16 years old, where did we have our very first date?
I know this. Martinez. Bang. Next question.
What do you think, Missy?
Well, I don't know if this was your first date, but Leah and I were just talking about
Oh my God.
first date. No, because Leah and I talk a lot, actually, because she's usually in the background of my calls with Phil. Because he's old enough to put me on speakerphone all the time, like my parents do.
I am not allowed on speakerphone at their house.
Good call.
Yeah, we have to. Steve, you're on speakerphone.
Yeah.
Steve, you're on speakerphone.
But I was telling her about my first date with Travis was at a Brahms, and she said y'all had a date early on at Brahms. Was
dang
it your
it.
first by chance?
I almost said Brahms.
So our very first
Damn
date
it.
was at Brahms. Missy,
God dang it.
Missy, you're 4 for 4.
I think we're only on 3. Are we? 4?
No,
What's
you're
4?
Yeah, it's got to be 4, right?
No.
1, 2.
No, that's 3.
3. It's 3 to 0.
I can count my losses. That's 3.
Oh, then I have another card in here, guys. 'Cause I got 4 cards sitting next to me.
It's all good.
All right. Again, we're going with the 90s. All right.
I didn't know you in the 90s.
What was my favorite movie in the 90s?
Oh gosh, dang it.
90s
I think I know.
Okay.
I think it's The Goonies.
The Goonies. Was that a 90s movie or an 80s movie?
I don't know.
I feel like that was an 80s movie. Wait a minute. One of Pruna's exercises, I swear to God, we went over stuff like this. 90s movie. Oh, what is that Keanu Reeves movie that you talk about all the time? Something about surfing. Help me out, Steve. Surfing.
Point Break. God dang it.
Yes.
There you go.
That's it. That's
It is.
Yep.
It is point. It is Point
See,
Break.
hey, I'll give you
Damn
half
it.
a point. Assist.
No, I don't want it. Please give me what's your fourth one? Because if it's like who is
Fifth
your
one. Last one. Who's your daddy? No.
All right. Hey, this is simple.
tell me it's who is your first crush? Tell me that's
It's so simple. All right.
it. Tell me
My
who's your first crush. Please tell
That
me
is
what's that.
so good.
It's Madonna.
I know you know
1,000%.
it. I know you know it. Yeah, I used to
Make
pop
a-
in the VHS tape. No,
Oh.
we're not going there. I used
yeah.
I used to.
Next question. Moving along. I'm going to get
All right.
censored.
All right. So, what is my favorite food?
It's Mexican food.
Okay, yeah.
Or is it barbecue? I don't know.
No, go with your
No,
gut.
it's
Go with your gut.
Mexican
Mexican
food.
Mexican food.
Okay, now hold on.
It is Mexican food.
Wait,
you.
but what is it? What kind of Mexican food?
It's either rice, it's my mom's rice, or it's tacos, or it's
Think restaurant,
Martinez.
Okay.
Or no, Papacitos.
but think food at a restaurant.
Fajitas.
Chicken fajitas. That's an easy one.
Fajitas, yeah.
Yeah.
You got it.
I feel better
got it.
about myself.
Steve
I do kind of know my brother.
Steve came back and got one. Steve came back and
Thanks,
got one.
man. It's charity at this point.
Yeah. That was my 5.
Okay, Steve.
Cool win, Melissa.
Sorry. So, I've. well,
Be your own
I do-
people, guys.
yeah. Okay, you ready? You ready for more questions?
I can't wait.
Okay. All right. In almost 26 years of working together,
Yep.
how many fights have Phil and I had?
1, maybe 0.
No, we've had.
1. 1. And
Phil, you want to guess?
I still keep going back and forth between 3 and 4 in my head.
It's 4.
Yeah.
It's 4. And that's how rarely we fight that we know exactly what 4 they were.
I am terrible at this game.
Well, this game is different because this is just at it for fun. But yeah, he dyed his hair blue, or your sister dyed his hair blue once. We had a fight over that because I knew my dad was going to be like, "What? You just promoted this guy and he's got blue hair?" It's back before hair color was cool.
Yeah.
Now hair
Since then,
color
I
is
have-
cool.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
But I bought the box that said Midnight Blue.
I
I'm like,
remember
I'm
this.
going
cool.
with it.
He had a
I
lot of hair
remember
back
this.
then.
I remember
did.
this.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why you lost your hair.
Maybe that's why.
Throwing that out there.
Yeah.
So there's that one.
Well, what's my problem?
I don't know. There was that fight. We made the mistake of going to IKEA together to buy furniture for the new McKinney office, And it wasn't that we fought so much as that Phil was freaking furious at me. He's like, I have no free will. I can't leave here. Like, we couldn't get out of the store.
Hey, look.
He was so mad. He was like, we're not really married. We're work married. We're about to get divorced. I'm never going back. And have you ever been back to IKEA?
God, no. I'm not going back to IKEA.
He was so mad at me for dragging
I
him
didn't
to
realize
IKEA.
when you go in IKEA, they trap you in there because it's like a one-way path, and you have to follow the one-way path to get out.
PTSD.
It's a
So
cult.
once we finished in IKEA, I thought we were done. I did not realize, like, now it's a freaking pick and pull
He was
at this point,
already
right?
mad, and we had
so
to
now
go
you
pull
got to go get all
boxes, and
your.
he was just
Oh, we got to go find our boxes of
livid.
everything we just ordered and load it up. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
ready to go.
It was not. It
Yeah.
was not.
Yeah.
He never. Yeah.
It's not fun.
No,
I have broken
not
him.
fun. Terrible experience.
Yeah, and then one time I snapped. It was my bad. I apologized right away. But it was just he caught me at a really bad moment, and I snapped. Just like, oh my God, I'm sorry. And then the very last one was actually a three-way fight. Him, Jillian, and I, and we were screaming at each other. The three of us. Dr. Cantor has never looked so terrified. It was hilarious. So Phil forgot that we had a TWC call. The three of us had to be on it. We were witnesses in this TWC call. And he'd started a Zoom call review. It was back kind of pandemic.
It was
where we
COVID
still-
era, yeah.
COVID era where we still had to do a lot of things via Zoom. So he's doing somebody's work review on a Zoom call, and Jolene and I are on this thing, and we're about to get sworn, and we're like, where the heck is he? So she's hitting mute on the phone, and I am screaming out her office down the hallway at Dr. Cantor, grab Phil, get him in here. And she's even yelling, and Jolene is like, Miss Chill, and she's going, get, and Cantor's going, I told him, and he's yelling,
I'm saying no.
No, he's yelling no.
Cantor's
like
trying to
he's-
get me, and I'm like, no, tell her no. No,
so
I'm not coming.
By the time he gets down the hallway, I mean, in the nick of, it couldn't have been closer. Like, he literally is running in the room, and they're like, Philip Ashmore, he's like, here, and then all of a sudden it hits him that he's supposed to be doing this. And, I mean, Jolene is shooting him this look, and the minute the call was over, we all three just busted into giggles. Because we've worked together so long that we could be screaming at each other like
When I walked in that room, I didn't even want to look at them.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even want to look
He
at them. I
was
was so
mad at us,
pissed.
we were mad at him, and he's
I
like,
walked in
"What?"
just in time to get sworn in.
That's crazy,
You got to get
dude.
sworn
It
in with
was.
I have
TWC.
never gotten in a fight with anybody at this workplace. Not once. I'm like an HR dream.
Yeah.
Oh, can we get Jolene in here and have you say that again?
Absolutely not.
Okay, just checking. Okay, all right. Next question. So 4 fights in 26 years. I think we're doing pretty good. That's a
Yep.
great average. Okay, so in almost 26 years of working together, how many times has Phil kept me from getting my ass kicked? Literally.
Oh,
Like physical violence?
About 175. Because Philip is the voice of reason.
I am the voice
I
of
would say
reason.
probably it's got to be five to 10, somewhere around there, and that's a honey hole. Knowing you, it might be more, but
3.
three.
Three.
Wow,
Yep.
I'm really good at these games,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah. No, there. One doctor that was gonna, literally, but like he got between the doctor and I before it got physical. One
Ooh.
lawyer that
Oh.
he put an end to the conversation because he was
Yeah.
afraid the lawyer was gonna
I remember
lunge
this.
at me.
Yeah.
And then, like a freaking idiot, I looked out the window at the very first location he and I ever worked together. Woodrow Wilson was behind it, and there was I look into our parking lot, and there's a circle of teenagers, and there's 2 girls beating the shit out of each other in the middle, and I was like, not my parking lot, like an idiot. I go running down into the middle of like 30 girls, and Phil's right behind me going, no.
That's
Like,
Woodrow
Hey,
Wilson,
it was-
Melissa.
it
That's
was-
out of your.
Yeah.
Listen,
That- I was gonna
you'd
say,
have gotten
it's
beat up
Woodrow
by
Wilson.
some high school girls, but
Yeah,
more
it
than
was-
one.
It was
Exactly.
really not my best thinking.
Yeah.
We
And
had
he
a
stopped me.
giant open parking lot that
Yep.
backed up right by Woodrow Wilson. So they would come fight in our parking lot.
Yep.
Yep.
And Missy
I
thought she was
tried to
going to
put a
like
stop
step
to
in
it
and break
exactly
up.
once.
And the opposite is me, Trent, and Philip would be like, "Oh, who you
Yeah,
got? Who you
exactly.
got?
There's a great fight
There's a
going
great
on right
fight."
now.
Hey, there were some good ones. And
Yep.
then, okay, last one. In almost 26 years of working together, how many times has someone thought Phil was my brother or my husband?
Oh my gosh, that's got to man. That's upward. That's so many. That's probably 10 to 15.
Oh, it's too many to count.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Too
what I
many to
thought.
count.
definitely
That's
too many
fair.
to
I would
count.
say, yeah.
Most recent being one of our newer employees, I think she's been here 2 years, was meant to text him on her cell phone in front of me, and I noticed as it pulled up, it said, Phil, Missy's brother.
And see, and that's my brother, and everybody's like, "Really, Philip's your brother?" Like, yeah, that's my brother.
Oh, my
Yep.
gosh. Okay, this one, you'll know the answers to this. Okay, you and I are going to tell Phil some stuff. You ready? You go first. I'll go second. What's your favorite thing about Phil?
Man, it's like years of Philip, and when I say, and I'm not gonna get emotional because I love him, but I've never had somebody support me, like as a man, as a dad, as a brother. Like, I'm telling you, at 13 years old, and whenever he first started dating my sister wasn't there. My mom wasn't there because of work. It'd be during the day, and there'd be a track meet, and I'd look up, and there's Philip. Mm-hmm. I'd be pole vaulting. Philip would be at the end of the fence in basketball games in 7th, 8th grade. Philip never missed anything. I make fun of my sister all the time. Like, my biggest fan is Philip in this family. Like, he's my biggest fan, and the support that's my favorite thing about Philip. And if you know him, you love him because he's got your back no matter who you 100%. Are. And I've never met anybody that can fire somebody and they apologize to him while they're getting fired. Mm-hmm. And it's a trait that is so uncannily like hard to do, and Philip manages to do it. And to know him is to love him. And so my favorite thing about Philip is just how much he supports his people. And
100%.
And I've and I die for him, and he knows that. And
I do know that.
There's been very close times where I was like, Steve, I got this. No, you don't. I'm here. But support, man. He's the biggest cheerleader, and he's my dog for forever.
Thank you, brother. I love you.
Sure, I have to follow that.
Well,
jerk.
Finally won one, guys. Well, we'll see.
I think so. I can relate because he's been to more of my daughter's swim stuff. She's still, I think, one of her best times was because he came to watch and she was showing off.
Damn right.
Yeah. But I think my favorite thing about Phil is that he is so loyal and so humble.
Yeah.
And he sets that example for the whole everybody, like just with how he carries himself. And I yell at him all the time, you've wrecked this for everybody, because he's so humble and because he's so easy to work with. When somebody's not, I just go, oh, God. I get really frustrated because Phil's so easy to work with that whoever I'm having friction with, it's like he set the bar so high.
Yeah.
So it's, yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Well, on a lighter note, I would like each of us to very quickly tell our favorite story about Phil from our time working with him or knowing him.
Man, favorite story working is probably my best friend Trenton that worked with us. He had a Mustang, and the top of the Mustang got stolen. And Philip saw him steal it. He jumped on top and he ripped it off. And so we're out of town, or we're driving around, and Philip calls Trenton. He's like, hey, dude, I think I see where it's at. And so me and Trenton, we are driving. He's like, no, you're not going to do this. You're not. But Philip calmed Trenton down enough to where he's like, call the cops. Don't go in Woodrow Wilson area to find this. And so the voice of reason, that's my favorite.
The voice of reason.
That's my favorite.
They were going to go over there and approach the house. I'm like, dude, call the cops. We know exactly where it is. Just call the cops.
I'm really glad you called him and not me. I'd have been like, I'll be right there. Let's go to the house.
That's just a quick one. There's 1,000 more, but that's a quick one off the top of my head.
So my favorite story, and I probably cannot tell this without laughing my ass off because it's still so funny, is we were so tired. We'd been physically moving.
Elevator story.
Our Lakewood office. And if you know anything about Phil, certain things just get him. And when he starts to panic, it's like it doesn't happen all the time. But when there's a full boat panic, and he and I have had enough moments of one of the two of us, because there's times where I've been the one panicking, like when I thought we were locked in that law firm.
Absolutely.
So I had no chill. So we set each other off occasionally. And I'm on the first floor with my dad waiting for him to come down. There's two guys that speak little to no English in the elevator with him. It's loaded full of our furniture.
Loaded
And they're jammed in there. Like, there's no space, right? And Phil's right up against the panel. And I know this because it's just second floor to first floor. And so we put them in the elevator. They're supposed to be going down. We walk down the stairs. We're ready to take the stuff out. The elevator never arrives. It's stuck somewhere between floors 2 and 1. And you hear, you can hit the button. You hear ring, ring. And then you hear ring, 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 ring. Like, you could almost hear the panic in it going like this. And it hit me funny. I got laughing. My dad's looking at me. He's like, what? And I go, Phil's losing it. And I'm bent overhead between my knees laughing so hard I can't breathe. Tears running down my face. And the door, it finally comes down, opens. Phil's bright red.
Hey,
you can breathe.
Dripping sweat.
Real funny when you're on the outside. Yeah. Real funny.
If you know him and you know it's happening and you couldn't, I could see it as clear as if I was in there and I wasn't sure.
Y'all want my experience of that? Like, it was brutal. It was brutal. I'm stuck in an elevator. They had turned the air off. It's after hours. I've got a bunch of dudes in there with me, stacked full of furniture. The elevator gets stuck. I can't breathe. I want out. And
Panic.
I want out now.
Claustrophobia.
There's a
not
bell.
good with
I'm hitting the bell.
He was
I'm
all chill in
everything.
Nachos. Ring.
I
Oh
freaked.
my gosh.
Ring.
Oh, dude, I got
Yeah.
a quick one real quick. There's this one time we were on the border for my mom's birthday, and I get there a little late, and they're on the patio, and this car comes in, almost like hits me, and so I like get in the middle, and I'm like, and they turn around, and I'm like, and they drive up, and I'm like about to punch the car, and then Philip jumps out there, and he's like, and then I go, hey, what's up, man? And he's like, dude, what? Did you know them? I was like, no. He's like, I was like, let's go eat. He's like,
Steve almost gets in a fight and just walks in casually like nothing
Good thing
happened.
he stops the two of us from getting
Yeah.
hurt. Okay, good to know.
I'm here for you guys.
Oh my gosh. Well, Phil, before you segue into why we're all wearing this really cool mental warrior gear, do you want to say anything about your favorite memory of you at Texas Healthcare? Anything like that?
Yes. So my favorite memory, looking back now, I can laugh at it. At the time, though, I had a massive pit in my stomach. So I had probably been here about 5 years, and there was an anniversary for Tom, and we had a Christmas party that was that night on a Saturday. And somebody had reached out to me, I want to say probably Friday night, hey, you did get the anniversary, like what we were supposed to get for the Christmas party to give Tom for his anniversary. I was put in charge of it, and I completely fumbled the ball. Like, honestly, I completely forgot. I got nothing, right? And so on Saturday, I had to go to the mall, and I had to try to get something made as an anniversary present for Tom. And I was down to the wire, scared to death. Like, I'm probably going to get fired. I completely forgot about this. So it's a memory, and we did pull it off. We gave Tom his anniversary gift. Everything was great. But in the moment, as probably a 24-year-old kid, I was scared to death that I just wrecked, like, the CFO's anniversary.
I thought you were going to say your favorite memory was dancing to Genie in a Bottle.
That was a good one.
Oh, we
That was
gotta
a good
find
one.
that footage.
Yeah. Everybody remembers that one.
Oh, yes, we do.
Yep.
All right. Well, Phil, tell us a little bit about Mental Warrior because we're going to tag it below. So people
All right, so
can go
real
check it
quick,
out.
all of you guys on the podcast, you see us wearing the MW logo. So that is a brand that I started called Mental Warrior. Throughout really the past 12 to 13 years, I personally have battled with different mental health struggles, and I never really felt like I had an outlet or anyone to speak with. And so throughout my own journey and my own battle, I decided to create an Instagram channel. It's called Mental Warrior Mentality. And the whole thing behind that is to create resource, be positive, give people somewhere they can go and connect with. And as I've created this channel, I've had so many people reach out to me that have dealt with mental issues or battles themselves, people that you would never guess. So the truth is everyone has a battle or they're fighting something, and most people don't know because most people are too scared to speak out. So that was the whole reason why I created this. I do have some merch and merchandise, hats and hoodies. It's super cool to see people that want to.
Comfortable too.
Yeah, they're very comfortable. Super cool to see people that want to support my brand. So it is right now. It's Instagram Mental Warrior Mentality. Come check me out.
Yes, tag below. Thank you so much for joining us from this episode of Texas Healthcare Talks. If you or someone you know has been injured in the DFW area, we hope you give us a call because we can help. We'll see you next time. So, Steve, I need to make you feel better about something.
Oh, God.
Oh yes, please tell them because I was gonna tell them if you did not.
So
What are we doing here?
The Who Knows Phil Best game is totally rigged. I already knew all the
Somebody
questions.
Son
knew all
of
the
a
answers.
bitch.
Hey, dude,
I got-
Steve. Steve, how is Missy gonna know Point Break? I mean, come on, Point Break.
I was so frustrated. You know, it really does be your own people,
Yeah.
guys. It be your own people.
If Point Break, my dog Mitzi.
God.
I mean, come on.
Seriously.
And I was over here like, man, how do I not know Philip like this?
Yeah.
Okay, I did know the bird thing,
She
and
knew
I
the bird
did.
was.
I did
She
know
knew
the
the
bird
bird
thing,
was.
and I did buy him a shirt for that.
Yeah.
But
God, I feel better about
come on,
my life
how was
now.
the acting though? You
It
didn't-
was good.
Thank you.
Good
Thank
for
you. I told
y'all.
you I was
Good
gonna
for
have to
y'all.
Give my acting chops a run today.
I hate my people.
So sorry.
It's so good.
So
Thanks.
good.
Yeah,
So
just-
good.
Thanks
We
for
love
that,
you.
guys. Whatever.
Yeah.
That's so
So
frustrating.
good.
Yeah,
I feel better now.
Yeah, I thought.